All right, we got an epic match here. Claret, Teddy, Master Bell, Grumpy versus PTQ, Stardom, Elmer Fudd, and Flash. All of these are extremely high level players.
From the starting bases to the middle. The middle is where the vast majority of the metal does kind of conglomerate. And so you certainly want to get your commanders to the middle as quickly as possible. But as you said, neither team maybe even feeling brave enough to start air, because that will kind of give you a disadvantage in other ways. Let's go ahead and introduce the teams. I will introduce the northern team here, Team Time Zone Nightmare. Guys, I think the name of their team here is very on the nose. Most likely all these players are from different parts of the world, and so they're probably going through hell just trying to get everyone's schedule synced up. Some of them might be playing at 4 a.m. in the morning, or whatever it is, right? Just trying to participate in this tournament. But here in purple we have Master Bell, of course, very well-known player. Teddy here in green, and in dark blue we have Claret, and in teal we have Grumpy. So that will be our northern team. Go ahead and take it away, Board.
And they're opposite numbers on the south side. We've got in the yellow Stardom, and he's opened up with bots as Armada. And then to his east in red we got ptaq, who's opened up with an Armada vehicle lab. And then in pink, Flash with Armada bots. And finally on the eastern side, Elmer Fudd in orange, and he is core bots open.
Okay, can I pass control over to one of you two? Bulking, would you like to take it, or with Flair?
Absolutely. Yeah, I've got it.
Bulking, you got
So
it.
just looking now, Master Bell's base being raided by a couple of fleas that got in the back line. A couple more just hanging around for intel there. Master Bell doesn't know this tick is up on the left side. That's probably going to come back in at a really annoying moment. First unit's now crossing the river on the east side, looking for, where's Grumpy's comm opposite Elmer Fudd? Little probe in there. And now he's setting his units to go up on the northwest side, try and flank and get into the back lines.
Yeah, it started being very annoying with these ticks, just doing a lot of harassment and damage, and causing Master Bell to have to retreat into his base, which he does not want to do. Guys, like I said at the beginning, it takes a long time to get your commander to the front line, and Master Bell having to defend his base is going to give Stardom now this advantage. He's going to be able to get to the middle much quicker and probably start to throw up some of those defenses, as already we see Elmer Fudd doing on the eastern side. So it's still a very close game, but I do feel that the southern team might have a slight advantage coming into this.
Yeah, they've definitely pushed up more aggressively. Only 2 comms from the TZN team. All 4 comms coming up for the south team, already at the river line. So we need more skirmishing going on the west side. Those ticks still been very annoying. It's allowed Stardom to push all the way up, like you say. Looking at a skirmish now, Taku right in front of him. We've got
Well, one thing that's interesting about this map is, and you can see a lot of people are starting bots, is you can actually bring your bots on these hills there and kind of be sneaky.
Eddie with his units pushing. Coming up against some blitzes, he wants to keep his range from them, as they will make short work of those grunts if they can get up and close.
Yeah. And still very close. As I said, Stardom already has building some defense there. And Elmer Fudd and Grumpy also kind of playing chicken with one another, though Grumpy has a couple of aggravators already, but so does Elmer Fudd. So very even in that battle. However, Flash is being very aggressive with his commander, trying to dodge some of these rocket shots. But man, once again, Stardom getting through here with some pawns and just making Master Bell's life a living hell. he's just really struggling to maintain his backline eco as Stardom has just been, I don't know, kind of outplaying him, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, that's really effective play. You could see he had control of that one pawn, dodging the rockets that were trying to get it from Master Bell's side. And he managed to pick off that construction bot, and that's a great trade. Still more units coming up on the west side. He's really putting the pain in. And it's allowing at the same time to split the distraction forces, because Taku is here with his blitzers on the front. So they're really punishing him. Master Bell's commanders on the front line kind of not really able to respond to these rocket bots. And he's losing all his defenses to them. So this is a really clever coordination between Stardom and Taku.
Stardom and Taku just putting a clinic on Master Bell and really kind of
I'm so sorry, Master Bell. I love you, and you are. I enjoy watching your videos, but they have tag team my friend Master Bell, who is an excellent human being, from what I can tell, and a very big asset to the community. And unfortunately, in this situation, he just gets tag teamed. And let's see what happens.
2v1ing him, and Master Bell is just in a terrible situation here. His whole base is collapsing. He's down to 6 metal production, 6. At this point, like 6 minutes into the game, he's just barely making anything, and just getting collapsed on by both Stardom. Well, ptaq is focusing on other things now, but Teddy giving some units to Master Bell probably just to help him survive.
Yeah, Taku knows now that he's done enough to help Stardom, and Stardom just on the 1v1 against Master Bell is probably going to have an easy time. So he can now help in the front line as he is with his stout tanks against Teddy. Teddy's lost most of his defenses, got a few guard light laser towers still there. So
the only thing I would say that Master Bell could have maybe done differently is just maybe put up one light laser tower over here, because they were entering this western path here and then going around. So if he would have built maybe a one light laser tower or 2 light laser towers over here, maybe a couple 2 or 3 grunts to defend that passage. And also I don't know if he has a radar up, but those would be some things that he could have maybe done differently.
Nothing rushing through. Meanwhile, on the east side, Elmer Fudd retreating. Not sure how much damage he's managed to do whilst fighting against Grumpy, but Grumpy's definitely taking some territory from him now.
Oh, Grumpy! I think Grumpy's composition here is better. These thugs are very strong against what we're seeing from Elmer Fudd, and Grumpy using his commander well. And but still in the top left, Master Bell just getting pushed back further and further as Stardom is just taking over the northwest corner of the map. And man, Master Bell, God, this feels horrible. Master Bell just has almost nothing left except for his starting base. And now his teammates having to come help him because he can't hang on his own.
We look in the middle. Teddy is pushing against stout tanks, trying to de-gun some of them. Didn't get any. Took a little bit of damage. That was an attempt to try and nullify Taku's attack. Meanwhile, bombers are coming in from Clyret, coming round the side on the southeast. It's going to come in and bomb Elmer Fudd's base. No response, no anti-air. They may not have even known it's coming. He did manage to get one anti-air bot out of his lab, but the damage is done to some of those wind turbines. And now following up with another bomb on Flash's base. Will they get taken out? There's a couple of AA towers now, might be able to finish them off.
Yeah, so one thing I'll say is that it's very good play by Blue to even be able to build bombers while still fighting for the mid and actually doing well. I mean, that's pretty impressive that he was able to afford bombers given
Yeah.
that he's also, fighting at the same time for control of the map. And now Grumpy continuing to push on Elmer Fudd, and Stardom continuing to push on Master Bell. And man, it just really feels like a matter of time for Master Bell. He's just getting pushed into his base, and Stardom has taken over all of his old metal spots, or he's at least trying to. So
Yeah, it's looking really dangerous there, Stardom. But on the east side, it's look.
Now, Master Bell actually has more units than Stardom does. Stardom just has a couple rocket bots, and whereas Master Bell had a lot of grunts. But I don't know. Maybe he should have charged the grunts into those 5 or 6, those 20 grunts into those 5 or 6 rocket bots and pushed them back. I don't know, because Stardom's commander was there as well, so he could have maybe de-gunned a large number of those grunts.
Looking the opposite, Grumpy pushing now with lots of Paralyzer drones supporting. Elmer Fudd hasn't got many units left to respond to this. He's got 4 anti-air bots that should be able to make light work of the Paralyzers. But in the meantime, he's lost all of his defenses, including a Twin Guard double laser tower. Let's have a quick look at what ptaq's doing against Teddy. Still roaming with these stout tanks. He's lost a few, but the territory gained is probably well worth it. Now getting his own defenses up. And then we'll go up to the northwest. Stardom still knocking on Master Bell's front door. About even in terms of units available, but he's not able to commit everything to these rocket bots. And the commander, he's going for a commander
for the self-destruction.
He traded very well. He saw the opportunity, he went for it. Master Bell knew he couldn't get his commander away, so also tried to commit to maybe.
I think this is a great play on Master Bell. I mean, he Stardom doesn't see these. I don't think he did. Saw the 20 or so grunts to the flank. We got Grumpy's planes going to stun these up, and then the grunts can just move in and clean up. And if he can res a lot of this army,
some of his
and get that 2,000 metal, this should be good for Master Bell.